Welcome back, everybody, to the AfterLife SMP server, and I got a couple updates for you. I've got the chains started, and I've got the spire built up a little bit more. I did, at least at this point, this is technically like the day after I asked you guys for your opinion on which chains to use, and I just kind of went with my gut. Though I do still want your opinions at this point, but by the time you see this video, I will have more of your opinions, most likely. Right now, it's a mixed bag. I did try the big ones first, and in this spot specifically, it just didn't look right, and it actually made the spire feel smaller. And I don't want the spire to feel small, I want the spire to feel big. So let's go down here, take a look at it from the path level. I'm really happy with it, and one thing I did was, on this side, it's lower. So this one and the one over here are built at the same height. This one's like 2 blocks lower, which actually works out because these are longer. And so they end up being like a little bit lower here and a little bit higher there, which this one I stopped there because I've got to figure out how I'm going to connect it. Because that's one of the things I'm going to do is make it look like they're being held in place both there and up there. But I'm not ready for that yet. I just needed to get the chains in place now so that I could visualize where they were gonna live. And that's not the only thing I've done. I've also got myself a little sheep farm going because I realized as I go around and terraform this place, I'm gonna want more grays. And so I've got, whoops, wrong mouse button. I've got a couple of light gray, a couple of dark gray, a black, and a white sheep, as well as, it hit me, I'm gonna need an accent color. And what accent color would be better for me than orange? So yeah, so I'm gonna be working off camera some more, and I'll come back and check in with you in a bit. That's probably what this episode is gonna be. It's gonna be a bunch of check-ins. Is that good? That's good. Okay, back with another checkup, and it's time for us to do something. Do something that I've been wanting to try out for a while. Do you see it? Do you see it back there? We've got a data pack on the server for adjustable armor stands. And so there's this magic book, and we're gonna try and do something. I've already figured out how to do it exactly, so I didn't want to come to you until I knew exactly what I was doing for this trick. This is very simple. This is very minimal, but this is something I just saw Vintage Beef do in his most recent video, and I want to see if I can get it to work. So we go to pose adjust, head X minus. Boop. Did you see it? Watch the neck. Pose adjust, head X minus. We're gonna do it a couple more times until it's straight down. Perfect. Okay, now, okay, I'll be right back. I gotta go get some other stuff for this. Okay, so I'm not super familiar with the whole piston pushing things. He didn't use an iron cauldron. I don't know if this is gonna work. Okay, it worked, but I didn't think about the fact of how it would look. So let me go get some water and put it in there and see if that will work. The idea is this looks like a sink with a faucet, which I guess that's actually not that terrible of a look. He used a different block, but I really want to use the cauldron because I like the look of that. So let's throw some water in there and see if that changes how it looks at all. Yes, 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 1000% yes. Okay, so I'm just gonna leave that there. I'm not ready to do the rest of the kitchen. However, I have done more of the house. I've started with the kitchen down here a little bit, but look. You ready? You ready? It's so cozy. I love it. It's so cozy. Now, this part over here is very unusable. The best I can do is some pictures, so to speak, on the wall. I didn't want to do paintings. That didn't seem quite my style, so we're going to do little pictures, little paintings of nature, if you will. So there's like a little desk bookshelf area over here, and then some storage. Huh? Isn't that cool? I love it. And then I decided my bedroom, I'm going to move up here to make it a loft once I fix what the llama lad did, which today Today? What's today? Today is the 8th, which is the last day for people to do their pranks. So we'll be, I think we're going to be doing a vote soon to see who's the best prank, and they win something or whatever. Maybe not. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. But once it's over, I know what we're doing with these blocks. Okay, it's time for another quick update. It is now later in the evening from the last time we saw each other, and I was just about to go to bed, so I wanted to let you know what I've been doing tonight. Doing some terraforming. So we got the spire built up a good bit more as well, but that's kind of business as usual. But I've been doing a little bit of terraforming. Now, we have an organization on the server that specializes in terraforming. However, I don't specialize in diamonds. And this is a very large project. So I'm going to try it on my own, and then I might bring them in as a consultant later. That dirt down there, I'll show you what that's for in just a second. But a couple of things I've been doing, just want to show you. First of all, I started doing like an angled look on the paths, because the paths like initially were just really flat at the top, and I want them to be a bit more angled. And then I realized I want them to have a steeper angle. So like these go up, more blocks, not just one block like these do. And so the other thing I want to do though is I do want the look of the dirt hanging off the edge. However, I also don't want it only being the dirt like holding itself up. I want to be able to see as if there's like blocks. Oh yeah, that was plenty high enough. Fantastic. As if there's some stone, giving it some support underneath. And so I wanted to come along and maybe do some andesite here and there, just for a little bit of support. Yeah, especially places where it comes out an extra block like that. Oh, I think that'll go a long way. Maybe just a block here and there as well. Oh, that was a mistake. Hey, somebody sleep. Hey, somebody go sleep. King Z. Wintertooth is AFK. You're my only hope. Get up. There we go. Can I go on more? Yes, there we go. Okay. Where was I going with this? I don't even remember. Boom. And boom, maybe? Sure. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm going to like that. I'm going to like that a lot. I'm going to like that a whole lot. All right, give me these. Give them. Don't fall. Some of them fell. That's okay. All right. Let's go ahead and clear this out. I really just wanted to check in and show you like a couple of different things I'm working on. One of them's the dirt terraforming. One of them's the stone terraforming. But I also had, we're going to want to change that out anyways. I don't want that to be gravel. Do I have any stone on me? I do not. Okay, it's just going to be andesite for now. Okay, so let me pull out my notebook. One thing I've been seeing people do on the server, and just in Minecraft in general, is they carry around a little book and quill as a little to-do list. And I think that's a great idea. So here's some things I'm working on. First of all, the angle of the stone walls. Talked about that. Rounded grass edge. That's what I'm calling the edge of the grass. Just kind of a rounded look, if you will. I feel like I need some grass up there. I did this from the top, obviously. I need to come up from the bottom and help round out the bottom. But overall, I think it's a really good look, especially when you add that andesite on top of the stone. I really dig that. Entrance? This is a question mark. It hit me. How am I going to get in this place? Like, I've seen some people do like the whole, you gotta like fly into like a landing pad type thing. Into a window, like kind of like our town hall is with the nether portal. So I could do that, but I was also thinking if I could do like a bridge or something maybe. Or even ender pearl. Like, ender pearling is easy, and that's something I could have a chest of out on the path. Like, I mean, everybody here has elytras, right? So it's not that big of a deal. But if I like if I say made a little like area out here, like a little ledge to stand on, so to speak, and you walk out here onto the ledge, and there's a chest there with some ender pearls for you to come across and join me. I may just do that actually. That seems a bit more secretive, if you will. Like, yeah, people can still come, but you got to know how to get in. And maybe we'll make it like a puzzle, how to get the ender pearl. Like there's a hidden lever button, something or other. That's another thing I could hire someone to do for me, someone who knows redstone. So anyways, back to the to-do list. And then greenery around path. And yes, I know that says greenery didn't fit. So it's greenery around path. What I want to do is I want to create a nice lush edge to all of this. Mostly leaves probably, but maybe some like just patches of dirt where the plants have died, you know. And remember, I also had ideas for like areas like this that kind of jut out a little bit, like maybe have them go out a little bit more, and then have it you know, contain like have it be enclosed like this. Now obviously decorated better, but that's the shell of it. Maybe some dirt in there, and then a custom tree that's growing out and reaching up toward the sun that it can, you know, so different types of greenery around all of the ledges. And I think that'll help the paths pop a bit, having that green, because honestly, that's about going to be the only green in the hole. The rest of the hole is going to be the stone. There'll be mossy, you know, brick and cobblestone and stuff like that, but otherwise that's about it. Yeah, so I think I'll have like 1 or 2 more updates for you. And oh yeah, have I shown you the sheep? I made an automated sheep farm. I don't remember if I showed you that in another clip, but here it is. So I'm in here. I was in here working on my storage area. There's a skunk in my property. Just gonna pretend like I don't see him. I like this storage area though. This is where I'm gonna do like stone and dirt and stuff. I'll still do some item frames and whatnot so that it's organized for the most part. Yeah, that'll be good. Yeah. He's still there? Yeah, he's still there. Alright, let's just la-di-da, act like we don't see him. Oh wait, I forgot I put this thing here. I thought I kept seeing a name tag, and like, I could have sworn I saw one. I thought, it was just a particle. Just a particle, that's all. That's too funny. Oh, come on. Drop some leaves on him. He's down there fishing. I think he's down there fishing. He is. Catch anything good? All right, guys, I am really excited to show you the progress I've made today. Just going off and on, you know, building every once in a while. And it finally kind of started becoming a thing in certain areas. And I'm really excited, and I'm really nervous about hitting a mountain. Also, did I go the right way? Where am I headed? Whoops. Slight turn. Here we are. Somewhere in here? Somewhere here. No. Here. There we go. I was closer than I thought. Okay, here we go. Here we go. You ready? You ready? Let's get a nice aerial view of it. So we've got our starting path. right? Now this I went through a number of different revisions, and what I ended up deciding on, actually, hold on, for this tour, we need shaders on. So let's do shaders, and then I'm gonna bump my render discus down a little bit. Okay, so this path, I went through a couple different revisions, and I finally landed on this. At first, it was too dark. It was way too dark when you had everything. And I finally landed on, I wanted andesite with diorite sprinkled in, and then some other stone bricks and other things mixed in every now and then as well. But I wanted the edges to have a bit more weight to them, so they have the polished blocks and the smooth stone and the special, which by the way, I'm gonna ruin this block for all of you right now, live on television. Ready to have this block ruined for you? Watch. It's not centered. Why would they do that? Ooh. I bet there's a texture pack that fixes that. Why did none of you tell me why stonecutters exist? I thought they were just pretty things and like it was kind of a convenience. I didn't realize it skipped steps. Okay, just in case you don't know, just in case someone out there is somehow dumber than me, let me get some stone. Andesite will work. So here's the thing. Here's what this will do. Not only does it skip steps and allows you to make polished materials, but it's also a more efficient way to make stairs. Stairs are usually a 6-to-4 ratio. It takes 6 andesite blocks to make 6 andesite stairs, for instance. Or sorry. It takes 6 andesite blocks to make 4 andesite stairs, so you lose blocks. Not with the stonecutter. The stonecutter's 1-to-1. No one ever told me this. Shame on you all. Shame. So the spire has raised up a little bit. I've also got my anchor points created. So I've got 2 of those done. I'll show you the next one. The next one's done up better because the area around it is more done. But I'm really happy with that look. I could not be happier with that. I think it's fantastic. I really kind of wish I had those 1.16 dark bricks because they look really slick on that, but I digress. We've got a lampstand over here. I really like this. I'm really happy with that design. I was wanting to find a way to mix in some wood, and I definitely wanted it to be acacia because I didn't want it to stand out. I kind of wanted it to look dried out and dead a little bit. But then there's this area. So this area has expanded the plants, the leaves. Ignore the vines. They've kind of outgrown their stay, and I was expecting to have string to put on them. I will eventually, but I need that string. I need that string badly for something else that we'll get to in a second. But I am really happy with the leaves and stuff. And like the build up right there of all the stone and stuff that's holding it. So cool. So cool. Cool. I'm actually going to be doing multiple types of lighting. This will be the main one for like, overhanging on paths. But when we get in here, that doesn't really work. So I'm going to have some with some lamps just hanging down from stuff like that. I'm also going to have some glowstone tucked away, which actually I meant to maybe put, that won't do anything. I meant to put like a trap door or something there. I don't really have something good I can do. Wait, isn't an iron trap door this? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, that's what that was missing. That's exactly what that was missing. That is just, oh, I love it. I love this area. Hold on, let's step back for a second. I love this area. It just oozes what I wanted it to ooze. Not done yet, but it oozes. And then other simple hanging lights like that. So here's the other, here's the other clamp for the other chain over here. And it's actually got a light attached to it. So it's a little, oh, whoops, I didn't mean to zoom in. Not that much anyways, but you get the idea. I don't know that I'm going to keep the light there, but I kind of like it. Attached. Cool. Here's it. I've been watching a lot of Community lately. But yeah, so this is what I need the string for. I'm going to need a lot of scaffolding. I would love to be able to do like a grand reveal with replay mod, which hopefully is coming out soon, so I can use shaders with it. I'd love to do a replay mod reveal where I don't take down any scaffolding until I'm all the way up to here, and then I let them all fall down. But that's going to take a lot of string. I don't think anybody on the server sells string, but if you have string that you'd like to sell me, I'd love to buy it. Or scaffolding. But honestly, scaffolding is just about as... It's no harder to get to than string because, well, bamboo is the easiest thing to replicate. So anyways, let's head down here and take a look at it from the bottom, and then we'll go up and take a closer look at what I've done on the spire, because I have decorated the spire as well a little bit at the bottom. But yeah, so there's the look from below with the leaf-lined path, which actually the scaffolding kind of gets in the way, which will make the reveal more fun. Yeah. Okay, so let's take a look at the spire. We switched out a lot of the diorite, which I told you I was going to do. I told you. So if you're one of those crazy people that doesn't like diorite, I told you. I'll switch. When you look at it from here, it looks like a building upside down. Like, hey, post-production Kyle, flip this upside down for me. Doesn't it look like a building? Sure. I don't know. So anyways, here it is. It's mostly symmetrical. There's a few places where like stone and andesite are swapped. And I actually hope, is Skunk on? All right, Skunk is on, so we're not going to have long of the darkness. But there's some light coming through. I'm going to have it be more light by the end. But for right now, it's just from a couple of torches in there, and there's even some scaffolding still in there. But there's light coming through here, but there's also light coming through these holes in these alternating stairs, which I also love. I just love that look. This section right here is my absolute favorite section, because you've got this kind of weird, abstract shape going on, and then you have this alternating, you know, Tetris block looking contraption. I love it. I realizing I'm kind of wanting to go with almost like a mysterious alien vibe, like we don't know who built these ruins, you know, that sort of thing. Okay, since he's not going to sleep, come on, come fly with me. There we go. Nope, up one more. I wanted to show you this area in the dark. It's so pretty. It's so cool. I love it. I love it. It's so great. Okay, but I think that'll do it for today. That's enough updates for now. I'm going to continue working on everything I've been working on. And yeah, let me know your thoughts in ooh, is that a creeper? No, there is a creeper over there though. I'm gonna go get a music disc after this. So we will see you guys next time. Thanks so much for watching. Adios. Goodbye.